All right, we're here on the Argonaut Weekly with head coach Mike Jeffcoat of the #1 ranked UWF baseball team. The Argonauts baseball team winning their 40th game of the year, improving to 40-5 on the season in a 3-game sweep over Valdosta State for their final regular season home games of the year. And Coach Jeffcoat, it was another strong performance all the way around with those 3 wins over Valdosta State. And of course it was senior day, but we'll get to that in a bit. But good performances from the pitching staff. Daniel Vargas-Vila had a good game in that Sunday 1-0 victory, but a quality job all the way around.
Yeah, I was real pleased with obviously coming out on top. Senior weekend, last home regular season. And these guys finished it off the way we started it. We still got 3 left with West Isle next weekend on the road, but you know, to win 3 at home, Valdosta State, even though they're under 500, they've always got a quality offense, and their left-hander they threw on Saturday against Vargas did an outstanding job. So, you know, we needed to win some of those close games like that and have positions where we're having to overcome some things. We did move some runners over on a couple failed bunt attempts where they threw out the lead runner at third, and you know that made it a little tougher where we could have scored early in the game. But they prevailed. Vargas did great. He had a high pitch first inning and second inning. I didn't know if he'd get through 6. But he had some real efficient innings in the middle innings there, and he just really battled and didn't have a high number of strikeouts, but you know, kept the ball down the zone. His changeup worked real well for him, and then of course Waller came in and slammed the door 1-2-3 without really any drama. So that was an exciting way to cap senior day on Saturday.
So we had assistant coach Shane Gerke here last weekend talking about senior day and the class of seniors, 12 of them this year, and what they meant to the program. A couple of them stood out over the weekend. Of course, Brandon Brewer had another strong weekend, has been consistent at shortstop all year long, all this career really, and is well over 400 in his batting average. And also with Greg Prawn, you know, this has been the team's leading hitter all year long, playing excellent defense in right field, and now he's the all-time leader in stolen bases as well as RBIs. Those two have really been two to really feature as far as their performances across their whole careers.
Sure, you know, and it was emotional, you know, seeing those guys out there and recognizing them for the last time at home. But you know, the thing about baseball at the 4-year level, it's so tough to find position players and pitchers as well to step in and start right away. Brewer, Hastings, Prawn, those guys did it from 08 on. They went through some lumps, but they, you know, have had solid careers all the way up until this year. And then Prawn and Brewer have obviously taken it to the next level offensively. They've both always been great defensive players. Both of them are above average runners. And the main thing about them is their character. They come to play every day. They give their best effort. They may not always succeed. More times than not, they have this year and in their career really. And just to see them go out their senior year with an incredible 30-1 home record, get us to the #1 ranking. And they were part of the rebuilding process after we won our 07 first GSC championship. And they've stuck it through. You know, they've been to the tournament a couple times. They went to the NCAA regional last year, and I think they know what they want. And they've got their eye on the ball. And you know, the rest of the seniors, they've all done a great job. You're always going to have a lot of seniors from junior college guys that you only have for 2 years, and the guys that we have really bought into our system, and you know, have been very loyal. And you know, it's just great to see them go out with a lot of success. And we talk about that as a team every year in terms of rebuilding and so forth. The seniors don't have another year to rebuild. You know, they want to win now, and that's how, you know, it's going to be every year. So you may not always come out on top, but these guys have really, you know, forged ahead, and thankfully they get to enjoy the success on the field.
So looking ahead now, one final week of the regular season, going on the road up to Livingston to face West Alabama in a 3-game series. A 15-2 conference record, so just needing one win this weekend to clinch that #1 seed in the East for the conference tournament. You'll be on the road here this weekend, and then on the road in the conference tournament. What are you looking forward to this week, and then going into the postseason?
Well, really, I think it's important just to continue playing consistent baseball and what we've been doing to you know, win ball games. I don't think we want to let up just because we may win the first one or it only takes one to clinch. I think you just got to continue focusing on playing good baseball regardless of the scoreboard, and hopefully that carries over into the postseason going into the conference tournament. Our #1 goal every year is to win the GSC. We're in great position right now to host the NCAA Regional as the #1 seed, but we've got some work in front of us that we want to win a ring in the GSC tournament. This is the last year of all the teams from Arkansas and everybody being in it, so it's going to be a great test. 8 teams, 5 days. It's always a grind, so we don't want to look too far ahead. We want to keep playing good baseball.
All right, well, the Argonauts on the road this weekend at West Alabama, and you can follow all the action live here at GoArgos.com.